well. So about 1/3% higher on the Nifty, 25,250 is where we are at. The Nifty Bank is up about 0.5%, I think, 59,200 or so on the Nifty Bank. We've got the small cap index up 0.6. The mid cap index is up 0.5. Yeah, I mean, there you go. 0.6 each on the mid cap and the small cap indices. The Nifty is up 0.5%, so this is good. And let's keep it that way, I guess, right? So 120 points on the Nifty, but it's early days. Yesterday we started with a 70-point uptick, sold off 70, and then of course the market steadied, especially into close. But this is now closer to 25,300. So 24,440 is the upper end of the channel, which I was talking about in the morning. Let's see if you're able to push through to at least that level, because I mean, even the moving averages, etc., are above that. I mean, 200, 300 points above the 25, 440 kind of levels. 130 on the Nifty now, so ticking up and steady for now across the board. 2:1 is the advanced decline right out of the gates. We've got some, 20 odd names which are higher, maybe more, 30 odd names which are higher, the rest which are lower. Axis Bank is still the top gainer, like yesterday. ONGC, Bajaj Finance come up as well. On the other side, there's Asian Paint, Tata Consumer, Maruti, which are opening. So that's just the Nifty, but let's go wider. Rima.
Well, Asian Paints is the big drag today. One, it was a bit of a disappointing set of numbers yesterday. And two, the fact that the Indian currency is weak and crude prices have increased to $68 per barrel on Brent is also hurting sentiment. So Asian Paints is the big drag today. Citi has a sell call. Their target price is at 2,300. CLSA an underperform call, and their target price is even lower at 1,875, while HSBC has downgraded Asian Paints to a hold. So that's, clearly the stock of the day on the way down. Tata Consumer is also hurting today. So Tata Consumer has slipped close to about 2.5%. Auto generally is on the back foot today. So Maruti, Eicher Motors, Bajaj Auto, the auto index is weak in trade with a cut of about 1/3 percentage point lower. Maruti down 2, Bajaj Auto down 1%. Remember, the auto analyst at BNP Paribas was telling us that just in the near term, the rise in commodity prices will impact the margins of auto companies, and in their estimate, it will be 100 basis points hit to some of these, companies. So maybe that's weighing on the sentiment. M&M, though, has managed to, at least it's flat, right? After yesterday's big fall of nearly 5%, M&M isn't falling anymore. So Asian Paints, Tata Consumer weak, auto names on the back foot, and you've got HCLTech under pressure. On the way back, Axis Bank continues to see buying, up 4% now to start trade. And if you add up yesterday's gains and today, Axis Bank is up nearly 8.5%. ONGC is on the rise. Some IT names like Wipro, TCS seeing buying. Trent is up over 1%. Power Grid is up nearly 1%. And we should pull up the companies where we are expecting numbers in the large cap space. Maruti is one. BEL, Tata Motors. So these are some companies where earnings are expected.
Well, that's right, Rima. Vedanta has opened a little bit higher, and we have Hindustan Zinc that's down. That's because of the OFS. Vedanta now up close to around 2%. Hindustan Zinc not down too much. There could be a fair bit of demand. Let's see whether or not it can end closer to the flat line by the end of today. Remember, there were some shorts in the system as well, so keep an eye out on that particular name. What else is moving in today's trading session? Well, after a while, we have some good earnings reactions. Let's pull up a few. Mahindra Logistics, stock up 7%. Good move is what we're seeing out there. IGI, that's the other stock that's in fact seeing a very, very good move in starting trade. Just take a look at Mahindra Logistics flying away. Beautiful move. Metro Brands, the other stock that's opened up, gap up. So after a while, we're seeing really, really good outsized reactions, particularly from the broader markets. MCX continues its winning ways. Remember, in January, the average turnover is around 10,000 crores. That compares with Q3 average of around 7,000 crores. So on the back of that, the street is quite gung-ho on that stock. What's not doing too life? I think Westlife Food, that stock in fact is seeing some selling pressure, at the start of today's trading session. That was a little bit low, and I think it's holding out there. Vishal Mega Mart is the other stock that's actually opened up in the red. Brent crude prices spiked up overnight, and because of that, Oil India and ONGC, both of them trading well in the green. Well, guys, a good start to trade. Some follow through after a good session yesterday.
Yeah, no, I mean, room for positioning-led move. I think that's been the That's what we're kind of sort of hoping and working with. And the broad thesis, of course, has been a heavily short market ahead of a big event. Can it go into Friday like that, or will they be covering along the way? So I guess that is playing out. 160 now. So this is a good-looking screen. 25,350. So it's basically about 100 odd points away from a very, it's like a very sharply, not a gentle downward sloping channel, but a very steep fall, because the fall has been so sharp. The upper end of that channel is about 25,440, 100 points out from where we are at. That's it. Lots of other names are opening up, but